Well, it's September 30th. The October 1st opener is tomorrow. I'm all loaded up. Got a lot of fine tuning to do yet with my gear and shit, but the van is loaded down and I'm going somewhere. I just have no idea where. So I'm racking my brain trying to game plan what the hell I'm gonna do. Got a couple tags in my pocket. States that are all close to each other. No great leads in any single one. So I don't know. Let's see. 73 degrees, but been driving these dirt roads for like, I don't know, 40 minutes now, and it's been dead. I've seen a couple does, but just very minimal movement, and starting to second guess my decision of driving around so much. But we got a temp drop coming tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's opener, and then that evening of opener, it's dropping a little bit. But anyway, so driving around, and I come upon a little cut inlet, right? And I just spotted, I don't know what he was, but I caught a glimpse of a cage, and the cage was definitely a shooter's cage. And it was like just, I literally caught him for like 2 seconds. Seen the cage, disappeared into the over the hill, or over like the kind of dip in the field there, and then worked off around this finger. So, but it just goes to show that like all you need is that one little glimpse. So right there, this is huge. This gives me a game plan for the morning of at least the area that I want to be in. So like visual confirmations are everything, and especially if you can get out and get a visual before you start, without burning up an actual stand sit, it's huge. So we set out tonight, the evening before opener, to just get our eyes on something here out in the fields, working around, and it just paid off. So we're gonna head in blind on that general area, or within the vicinity, wherever the wind's good for. I'm gonna head in tomorrow morning and just kind of work my way around and get a good observation there, and then I'll be able to start from there and then work my way through, and I'll do some more extensive scouting leading out to this place for the evening. So now this particular ground here is private ground, and I can't hunt this, but I know where he's going in the evening, so I can use that as a big piece to the puzzle. So stay tuned. All right, just prepped a bunch of gear, got my shit all dialed, or at least I feel like it's dialed. Got my clothes all together, harness, chest rig, everything. So it's not going to be too cold in the morning, but we do have temperatures falling through the entire morning. So I think we're expecting a good 10-15 degree drop between like 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. So that'll be sick. So we're gonna get out. We're gonna get close to. There's a ridge behind where I seen that buck this afternoon, sort of in that general area. It's a ridge with a little tiny flat on top of it that they typically bet on, and I'm not gonna push all the way up to that flat, but I'm gonna get off the backside of it, kind of glass that bottom, and then after the sit, I'll use that to be in that area, and then I'll just kind of sneak up and creep up, and with any luck, I'll kick that fucker right off the knob on top, and then it's game on. So, but if not, we'll just poke around, do some scouting, and then find the next best spot. So it's the beauty about beginning of the season. No intel, no previous shit in the head, just starting from a blank slate. We're just gonna go hunt strategically and methodically and move around and try and locate one. So let's see. Here we got everything set up here. Got the van just completely decked out. She's ready for season. All right, it's here. October 1st, it's opening day officially. I'm pumped. Got out of the van this morning and it's nice and chilly. It actually is a lot cooler than I was thinking it was going to be this morning. There's a good like 10, 12 mile an hour chilly north wind, and it's crystal clear. Like, ooh, it's fucking on. Getting a little protein shake in here, and then we will be off. A little quick breakfast. Still don't know exactly where I'm going to end up, but that decision will be made in the next 6 minutes. All right, we're all set up. Got in here like perfect time. We're about one ridge over from where we seen that buck. And about halfway up, there's a bunch of mature oaks in here that have been dropping acorns, so the ground is just hammered. It's beautiful, it's cool. Got a good wind, so with any luck, we'll get something trickling back and maybe checking out this spot. All right, first sit is in the books. Pretty slow. Couple deer. There was a small buck that came in like right at first light. And I think 2 does. I didn't even really get any footage of them. They kind of snuck by behind this big deadfall over here. But it's chilly, man. I had to put the vest on. Luckily I brought it. I wasn't gone, but it's nice. It's probably 55 right now, but there's a stiff like 12 mile an hour wind. Perfect scouting weather. And we got north winds tonight, and tomorrow we have a switch southwest, but the temp's dropping. It's only supposed to be 40 tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna try and beat the ground a little bit and get us in a good spot, so stay tuned. All right, we're not even, maybe 200 yards, 150 yards down the ridge, and it's fucking tore up. There's 3 fresh scrapes right. Man, I must have just been out of sight this morning. I mean, I don't know, it's whipping, but check this out. I mean, we got this whole little tree here is tore up, and there was a couple other scrapes. So I'm gonna follow this here a little bit more and just see what the hell's going on. Check this out. But I mean, we were definitely in a good spot this morning. Maybe he came through and took a trail short of us, but just bumped a small buck and a couple does off this little bench here. Like, looks decent, but it's not what I was expecting. So I'm gonna keep moving. It's not where I want to sit tonight. Now, had that been a good one, this spot would have definitely been a little difficult to capitalize on, but I think we'll go check We'll go check the bottoms now. Getting some lunch in. Do a little computer work. Try and get some things done midday before we head back out. Got to poke around a little bit. Usually I like to get a good hour scout session in. Found a good spot for this evening's wind, and I mean it's just a nice little pinch that, on the side of some alfalfa strips. There's some like Russian olive bushes there right at this little point, and they're a little smacked up. Licking branch has been established, and a decent track, probably, man, 70, 80 yards from that point. So that gave me a pretty good direction. If he comes and hits that point and freshens that scrape on his way out to these hay strips tonight, he's fucking toast. So the little tiny tree will probably be about 1 stick high, nestled in all that gnarly mess. I snapped off a bunch of branches just so I could get a shooting lane. Didn't hang my sand yet. I'll hang it on the way in tonight. But let's see. All right, we're running late as usual. Heading in. Took the e-bike around the long way. Dumped it off in the tall grass, and we're just cutting across this hay strip. Gonna sneak right up to this hedgerow and get our stand set. It's like, it feels good. It's a little warm, but deer gotta be moving tonight. Alright, look at this. See how high that is? Super short. Super low. Well, tonight was a bust completely. I think one doe maybe came out in the hay strip at last light, but I don't know, man. The conditions were pretty good. I mean, the wind was good, temp was good. I thought there was going to be a lot more just deer movement in general, but slow. So I think for the morning, I'll pack in. We'll come up the backside of the ridge that we scouted this morning, and probably sit one of those scrapes. Those scrapes look pretty hot, and I don't know. Little discouraged on this morning. I would have thought I would have caught a glimpse of something because we were in the game, but if nothing came through yesterday or today, it could be more likely that it comes through tomorrow. So we'll see. We'll hit that, and then if nothing produces there, we'll just keep moving and look for some more shit. Stay tuned. Well, we've been covered up all morning. Just 0 bucks though. I mean, shit. All in all, last couple hours, I bet we seen 20 does. It's been insane. The movement has been crazy, especially with how cold it is. It's chilly, but not one single wreck. I'm about 15 yards away from 2 different scrapes that have been hit within the last probably 24 to 48 hours. So I'm kind of surprised we didn't have anything come through to hit them, but we're gonna give it another 30 minutes maybe, and then we'll pop down. So this right here is a fresh scrape. There's also a scrape right over in that area. And then you can see we got a main trail here at like 10 yards. And then it kind of busts open a little bit. Man, we got in seamless this morning. I actually went up a tree like 15 yards to the right, had a little bit more cover, but then decided to pop down and slide over just to be able to shoot a little further. And the decision was spot on. Like, we were a little bit out in the open, but we could have killed pretty much anything that came through, which, yeah, we got some here. Check this out. All right, we're out of the stand. We're gonna head back to the van, and we're actually gonna go check out another piece of property today, just to keep some tabs on everything. No real leads, just kind of bouncing around, scouting, trying to get on a deer. So I typically do that until I see something that piques my interest, and then I go pretty hard on that task. But for now, it's kind of loose. right, prepping some gear here, getting ready to actually hit the road. Good buddy of mine, Josh, is down out of state on a lease we hunt together in Illinois, and typically I join him for a couple days opening week. So I'm packing my stuff up, and we're gonna head down south and see what we can't get into. Temps look good, nothing crazy, but it's always a good time chilling with Josh, man. He's a long time whitetail addict, and I've met him so long ago. Maybe I think I met him when I was 17. Tattooed me for like probably 16, 17 years now. So yeah, man, he's good shit. You'll like him. All right, I'll keep you posted, and we're gonna actually, yeah, we'll be able to get down there and squeeze in for the evening hunt. So stay tuned. What is up? I gotta get the shake on. Oh, I couldn't even see.
Black.
What the hell? Oh, put your tray. Hold on a second. How was the sit?
Not great.
Did you see the buck?
Yeah, I seen the buck.
You did?
Yeah.
So it was good.
No. Well, yeah, it was fine.
Is he a shooter or not?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Maybe. Depends on how I'm feeling.
How were you feeling tonight?
Like I wanted to go eat some food.
Oh, all right. Did he come real close?
No. It was like 800 yards away.
Oh, shit. Damn, I'm totally fucking up with this light. Well, tonight was rough. I sweated my ass off, walked a bunch, hunted in a subpar location. Well, it could have been good, but it was kind of a pain in the ass, to say the least. How was yours?
How much better?
So did you see him?
I think I caught a glimpse of a big buck coming across that field, but like all the way at dark and way on the other end, which makes sense because it doesn't look like he's working that tree line back down. So, but
yeah, don't feel the need to censor yourself either. This is totally fucking X-rated fucking YouTube.
Yeah.
So is he a shooter?
I don't know. I couldn't tell how much mass he had or anything from how far away he was. He's got a big frame, but I gotta get a close look at him to tell. He does not have a particularly huge body or anything though.
Dude, he's definitely got there's is he 11?
There's the Big 10.
Oh, Big 10, 10 pointer, weak brows, but tall, really good genetics, like a long-standing genetic, I'd say, probably on this farm, like one of those ones that will blow the hell up. But he's borderline, man. They all seem to fucking show up, and they're like that tweener point, right? Like reminds us a lot of the big one I shot a couple years ago, but the year before I shot him, like before he made a giant leap. So like we know he's going to be a mega next year, but whether he gets a pass is another question.
I'd probably rather shoot that old one in the back that I passed up the other night than him, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
That old buck is huge body.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of feel foolish for passing him now, but
yeah,
he didn't look that good when he first came in the grass, you know.
actually the screen grab or like the screen preview on my text message looked really good, and I remember seeing it like before I hit play. He was like, doing that angle, or he was at an angle, and it was like right in the little pocket, and I was like, oh fuck! I was like, there's one over there. I thought it was gonna be the one you were looking for, or a good one.
Yeah. Nope. Back to the poking around tomorrow. Definitely didn't do enough scouting midday today.
Let's hear about how fucked up your. What were you talking about? What was so screwed up about? Oh, that looks stupid. So you were like, what were you saying before?
I don't know. I picked the dumbest tree, dude. Like, I had to cut down half the forest to like brush myself, and I made a brush blind in a tree like 10 feet off the ground. And I had one shooting window like 12 yards away. And,
sometimes that's how it goes.
It wasn't the right window. Yeah. I was just waiting for dinner, dude. I've been waiting all night for this hunt to be over so I could go eat food, man.
There you have it. Fucking, well, no, what were you saying? Or Maine, oh shit, the moths.
Pterodactyls.
They fucking see the light and they come on hunting. All right, we're gonna get into some shit. We're gonna go get some eat. Go get some food. Game plan. Lick our wounds. And, yeah.